It's one thing to listen for somebody's needs when you're having a semi-rational conversation. It's another thing to carefully listen for somebody's needs when they're coming at you with what may sound like an attack, like, why are you so controlling?
Right. Yeah, when emotions are high, how do you do that? Right? So actually, the emotions give us really important information about what someone's needing.
If we cannot fly off the handle, we can glean some important information.
Yes, exactly. If we've trained ourselves in these tools, we can actually remember, okay, this person's feeling something, this is important information about what matters to them. The move is to understand their feelings as being about their needs. And this is what I call getting out of the blame game. So when we believe that feelings are someone else's fault, we're caught in the blame game, and we end up throwing the blame ball back and forth. I feel this way because you did that, and you feel this way because I, and we just toss it back and forth. So the only way to get out of that game is you have to step outside of it entirely and recognize that your feelings actually aren't about me. They're about your needs, right? My feelings are about my needs.
This is just a huge, in your view of how to communicate effectively, the difference between feelings and needs seems to be right there at the core.
Yes, yes. A feeling is an emotion. It's how we feel the sensations, the actual emotion that we're experiencing. Scared, happy, confused, sad, disappointed, joyful, okay? Those are pointing to needs being met or unmet. The needs are the fundamental values, the fundamental things that matter to us: meaning, creativity, connection, friendship, joy, play, creativity, agency, autonomy. Those are our needs. We feel things because our needs are met or not met.
And understanding the difference is, it seems to me, like perhaps the key to unlocking effective communication.
Understanding the difference and understanding the relationship between the two. The way that we do this is by using a particular structure in our speech that links our own emotions with our needs and someone else's emotions with their needs. And it's, I feel because I want, need, enjoy, and you feel because you. So it's I because I, you because you. That's stepping out of the blame game. As soon as it's I feel because you, we're entangled. I'm attributing my feelings solely to you rather than taking responsibility for them. I'm trying to hold you responsible for my reaction.
So if I say I feel unheard or frustrated because you haven't gotten your act together to get a babysitter, recipe for trouble.
Yes.
If I say I feel frustrated because I am not getting enough time to go to the gym and take a nap,
yes,
we're in safer ground.
Yes, because you're talking about your experience. And this is directly connected to mindfulness practice. When we become in touch with our emotional experience and our feelings, we start to recognize, like, oh, this is happening here. My emotions are happening here. They're about something inside myself, not something outside of myself.
You're good, dude. Can I bring you home to have this conversation for me?
It's a request that I get actually very often from my students. They say,
really?
Yeah, can we just get a little Oren? I'll just keep you in my pocket and you can go through things.
Feelings are one of the things that are most difficult sometimes for us in our life, in our relationships, and in our conversations. Why do we feel things so strongly? Actually, there's a really good reason. Our feelings are indicators that our needs are being met or not. When our needs are met, we feel pleasant emotions. We feel happy, joyful, content, at ease, peaceful. When our needs aren't met, we tend to feel unpleasant emotions. We feel concerned, anxious, confused, sad, angry. Rather than getting in the way, our feelings can be important information about what matters in a situation to ourselves or to someone else. When we remember this and are able to look at them in this way, it changes the whole picture. Instead of holding other people responsible for our reactions and emotions, we understand them as a reflection of what matters to us. And in the same way, instead of needing to feel responsible for someone else's reactions, for their emotions, we can hear them as a reflection of what matters to them. So today and tomorrow, in our meditation and our guided reflections, we'll be exploring how to work with feelings and emotions in ourself, in our relationships, and in our conversations. We'll begin by sitting comfortably and upright as we've been. Your eyes can be open or closed. Take some time to arrive, taking a few deep breaths just to get here and set aside anything else that's been happening. Start by feeling the body sitting. Feel the sensations of contact with the chair or the cushion. And feel the sense of weight in the body, wherever you notice it, perhaps in your arms, your legs, your torso. Allowing the mass, the weight of the body, to ground the attention in just what's happening right now. As you sit, feeling the body, you'll notice that the body's breathing all by itself. You can allow your attention to begin to notice the sensations of breathing in and breathing out. Today we'll be adding in another reference point for mindfulness. This is the center line of our body. We've been doing this a little bit already at the beginning of our meditations when I invite you to sit comfortably in a position that's upright. In order to sit upright, there's some awareness of your spine. That's the center line of your body. This can be an important reference point for meditation and communication, both for the way it grounds us and provides a sense of support. Take some time to see if you can feel your spine, beginning down in your pelvis and your sacrum, rising up through your lower back, up through the middle back between your shoulder blades, along your neck, and up through the top of your head. The spine gives support and structure to the whole body. If you're having trouble feeling this, you might try rotating your torso just slightly from side to side, allowing one shoulder to come forward just a little as the other shoulder moves back, and then shifting so the opposite shoulder comes forward and the opposite shoulder moves back. Can you feel how your torso rotates around the center line? You can allow your body to come back to stillness now and see if you can still feel your spine or this middle area of your body running from your pelvis all the way up through the middle of your torso to the top of your head. You'll still feel the rest of your body. You might even feel your breath. But allow this sense of being upright, of having a center, or even of feeling your spine as the anchor for your meditation. If you notice the mind wandering, just come back to feeling the center line, feeling how the body is upright, balanced, and organized around this middle line. We'll shift gears now to a reflection to explore how our feelings are a reflection of what we're needing. Stay mindful, stay here in your body, feeling your breathing, or feeling the center line, the sense of being upright. Think of a situation in the last little while, the last few weeks, where some emotions were present for you. Positive or negative, good or bad. And again, remember, don't choose the most intense or challenging situation. If you need more time, you can pause the recording. Remember the situation, what was happening, who was involved, where you were. Take some time to let it come to life for you until you're actually feeling some of the emotion that was present. You might not feel it full force. That's fine. Is some of that emotion here? If so, first thing I want you to do is just see if you can name it. What's the feeling you're experiencing? Is it frustration, annoyance? Are you feeling slightly hurt or sad? Are you feeling pleased, content, or happy? Now remember, our feelings are about our needs. What the other person has said or done is just the stimulus, it's just the trigger for our feelings. We tend to get confused and think that they are the reason why we're feeling something, what they did or what they said. Instead, I want you to ask yourself the question, what matters to me here? What am I needing? What might occur first is that you think of the strategy, well, I just want them to be nicer to me. Well, I just want them to do what they said they would do. Whatever comes up for you as information, use that to inquire further. And if I had that, then what would I have? What matters about that to me? Let's go through that same process of asking the question, why is that important to me? Until you arrive at what you're needing. If you need more time, you can pause the recording. When you get there, I want you to link it back to the feeling. So we're going to do this by using the thought, I'm feeling pleased because I enjoy being considered. I'm feeling hurt because I wanted to be included. I'm feeling confused because I need more information. I'm feeling irritated because I want things to go more smoothly. I'm feeling angry because I want to be treated with respect. Whatever you're feeling, see if you can link it back to your own needs, to what matters for you. As you do that, notice what it's like to think in this way. What's the effect of connecting your emotions to your own needs? Do you feel more clear? Do you feel more of a sense of agency or power? Do you feel like you have more choice or more options? Take some time to just consider that and notice what it feels like. Once again, you can allow that situation to fade into your memory and come back to just feeling your body sitting, upright, breathing. You can let your eyes open slowly, still feeling your body, feeling your breathing, looking around the room, reconnecting with your surroundings. So as you move through your day today, pay attention to your feelings as information. If something happens that brings up an emotion in you, first, see if you can be mindful enough to recognize what you're feeling. You can use the feeling of your body being upright to stay stable and centered, whatever you're feeling. And then last, inquire, what am I needing? What matters to me about this? Connect your feelings and your emotions back to what matters to you. If you get really inspired, try this out for others. When you hear someone else feeling upset, anxious, concerned, happy about something, see if you can link it back to what matters to them. The more we take responsibility for our own feelings, connecting them to what matters to us instead of to other people's actions, the easier it is for other people to hear what's going on for us. The more we can hear other people's feelings as a reflection of their needs, the easier it is to understand what matters to them without getting involved in their blame, needing to agree, or feeling responsible for their emotions. Good luck with taking these tools out into the world today. We'll see you tomorrow.